Welcome back to the Jimbo Fisher call-in show. We are at the Sheridan by 4 points, 4 points by Sheridan, and we invite you to call at 1-877-99-KNOWLS, or you can go hashtag Jimbo, get in touch with us, or come if you're in the studio audience. Right here's the microphone, and already just a tremendous show. I think we're getting amped up, getting ready. The blimp's going to be flying around here shortly. Game day. We
you
just
like
heard
that blimp, don't you?
The game day is going to be
me
here.
all the time.
Before we take, we got to call. Before we get to Chad, Jimbo. Game day is coming to Tallahassee for the second time. That's very rare for them to make an appearance twice in one time.
It's the first time I think they've ever been to the same city twice in the same season. That's 3 times for us all year counting Oklahoma State. And if you count the national championship game, that's 4 times in the same year.
Yeah. How about that? ESPN Game Day. They like what they're seeing out of the Florida State.
They must like something.
They must. Yes, Notre Dame is coming to Tallahassee on Saturday. We know that, and it's going to be a tremendous game. 8:23 of the official kickoff time. Chad, you're up next. Go ahead from Tallahassee. All right, Chad.
Hello.
Chad.
Good evening, gentlemen.
Hey, Chad.
Can you hear me?
Yes, sir.
All right, super. Coach Jimbo, my question for you tonight is, of course, going to be about Golston and his escapability and how he's able to get outside the pocket, where he causes most of his damage. And, I know we're going to have guys that are a little quicker on the outside. Mm-hmm. And I was thinking about taking that monster, Mario Edwards, and moving inside with Goldman. And you got your 2 young guys on the outside, quick, long. They seem to have been playing really well this year. And then one more question is, any news on Matthew Thomas? It's great to be in Knoll. Thank you.
Yes, sir. And we have moved 15 inside to play D-tackle the last 2 games, and with him and Goldman inside and putting Pugh and Featherston and all the athletic guys on the outside with DeMarcus Walker and also
Lorenzo Featherston.
No, Featherston's up there, but Chris Casher. Thank you. I was going to say 21. I hate saying their numbers. That's I hate saying it without saying the name. I'm starting to show my age, but no, those guys outside and different blitzes. But yes, and also today Matthew Thomas was cleared. He is straight to play. He's been practicing. He'll be ready, and will give us a big lift. Now there's another big, long, athletic guy that can fly. So that will be a tremendous need, and he'll have a little rust, but he's practiced with the 1s and 2s the last 3 weeks. So hopefully we'll be ready to go, and he'll be in this football game, that's for sure.
Okay, Chad, thanks for your call. There's your answer relative to moving Mario inside, Mario Jr., and then Matthew Thomas, who will see his first action this weekend, we believe. And another, Bubba, popular name, Bubba from Tallahassee this time. Go ahead, Bubba, you're on the air with Jimbo.
Yes, hey, Coach and Gene.
Hey, Bubba.
Yes, I just wanted to congratulations on your good season so far, and
thank you.
I'm thinking about the consistency ones we're talking about, how last year was better and all this, but I'm just they're looking good, but they just don't understand that I believe it takes time
exactly
with new
right.
players and young players like we have.
You're exactly right, Bub. Each team has its own personality. This team knows how to win. It knows how to compete. It's still playing at an extremely high level. Last year's team, there were some things that went on that had never happened in college football before in the last 68 years. And it was scored the most. Those things don't happen. But at the same time, this team is still very dynamic in its own right. And different styles doesn't mean a team is as effective. And it knows how to win, it knows how to play, it knows how to compete. And you are right in one thing. There's some veterans in this group, but there is a lot of young football players, which has got me smiling too, which is keep know they're going to be here for a while on this football team that are really we're getting better each week, because that's the key, just to keep improving, getting better in different phases, and have this thing peaking by the time the season's ending.
Okay, Bubba, thanks for your call.
Great observation.
The comparison of, you just can't compare one team to the other. They wear the same uniforms, same helmets, but they're different players. It's different.
It's all different. It's completely.
Yeah. All right. Keep up with the Knowles at home or on the road by downloading the official Florida State Game Day app. It is free for your Apple or Android device. Listen to the radio calls, check stats, other game day information. It's all free. That's the FSU Florida State Game Day app, available on the App Store and Android Store. Okay. The Jimbo Fisher call-in show presented by Napleton Infinity, live from the 4 Points by Sheridan. Will continue after these messages.